Ruby is a wonderful language. Let's hear it for Ruby.
Yeah.
However, Ruby could not execute this hack. Anyway, those of you who know me know that I've been working in medical tech last 9 months. And it got me thinking about a lot of crazy stuff going on in medicine. And one thing that's interesting to me is the operating room. The fact that in the operating room, it's barbaric. You go in there, oh, pardon me, oh, okay, we're good, we're on the other screen, so you didn't see it. Okay.
I saw it.
So, you go into the operating room, you're the surgeon. Instead of seeing a full 3D render of maybe the MRI scan of the patient or the CT scan of the patient, all you have is a little piece of film up on the board. So my thinking is, why not take that imaging that the radiologists have access to. Today we have Bob here standing in for real DICOM data, but why not give them something they can use inside the operating room to browse around and take a look at the patient. Now obviously, when you're in surgery, you are not using a mouse. You have got your, I might have bought a size too small. The point is, you have got your hands in these archaic implements. So where I'm going is that your hands are busy. And I, today, am using voice recognition, but apparently it's miscalibrated. Anyways, guys, reset. Reset. Halfway closer. Halfway closer. View body. Right halfway. Out full. Further full. Let's begin. Reset. So the point is that I've got a primitive set of commands to try and view in on different areas of the body and rotate him in a regular manner. For example, if we go back again, view body. View body. Up slightly. Up slightly. Zoom halfway. Whoop, pardon me. Down halfway. Up halfway. Halfway closer. So I've got a series of commands and a grammar that's parsed in Yak and Lex. So basically I run recognition in Julius on the desktop, pipe that into Python, then run it through the grammar in Python using Ply. The speech recognition is done by a 1 megabyte local model. It's a very, very small model. And if I show you my source code, you can see that I've actually used the phonemes to code in the grammar. So if I jump in Vim over to my vocabulary, this might be too small for you guys. But if you look closely, these words here, up, left, down, left, right, nearer, closer, further. On the right side here we have the phonemes encoded. A-P for up. Da-a-n for down. So using hand-coded phonemes like this, I'm able to create a very lightweight, small vocabulary speech recognition engine. Questions?
Why Julius and not Sphinx?
I found that Sphinx was actually a really big pain in the butt to interface with Python. And I also found that, what was the other thing? I don't know, lots of compilation issues and like weird stuff. Like I would love to revisit Sphinx. This, let me tell you, the couple of days coming up to the hackathon, I was playing around with different libraries to try to figure out what I'd use today. And I thought I'd use Ogre for 3D. No go. Spent 3 days, couldn't get the compile right. Looked at Sphinx. Tried a day on Sphinx. Couldn't get the compile right, so I ended up with Julius. And this is Piglet, which is his raw OpenGL. And I wish I could have gotten a higher level 3D library, like an engine like Ogre or something, Unity, but I ended up just going raw OpenGL.
What is this stuff on your pillow?
I put ketchup on it to complete the effect. No, it's blood, actually.
Just got out of surgery.
Anyone else?
What do you mean you're working in MedTech?
Yeah, so well, actually, that just terminated. I worked for a long-term contract with a company called NHatch. They do medical device software. So software for interacting with surgeons and salesmen and sales and marketing material using 3D, etc. on the iPad. Cool. Well, hey, great event, everybody. Oh,
Would you consider using any hardware acceleration, GPUs, or anything like that? Because that could play into this?
yeah, well, where did we leave the guy? Hey, Bob. Bob here is accelerated in standard OpenGL. but I'm not using any of the compute power of the graphics card, if that's what you're asking. Would I consider that? Possibly. In this use case, it's not necessary, but I think that if I were to perform analysis of an actual DICOM, like what they're doing down at NIH right now, since it's highly parallel, that's a great use case for a GPU.